I've said it many times, I know I would change my ways, I know for sure.
Hey guys, welcome back to Alyssa's Ozark home. In today's video, I'm going to be deep cleaning our master bedroom. As you can see, it was filthy by how my ceiling fan looked, so I'm going to be cleaning it from top to bottom. I also have some animal chores I got to get done, and my daughter and I are going to cool off at the creek down the street from our house, so I'm going to take you along with us. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and find it motivating. And if you're new here, I would love to have you subscribe. Welcome to my channel. And without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started with today's video.
Let my fingers walk over your head.
I'm going to start the day off by doing our morning chores. That includes letting our dogs out to go potty. I have to let the chickens out, feed them, and make sure all the animals have fresh water. And you'll also get to meet our goats. I'm not sure if I showed you our goats in my other videos, so I'll give you a little peek of our goats today. They're so cute. We've had our goats for a couple months now, and they're about 4 months old. And as far as our chickens go, we have 19 chickens, we have 2 roosters, and the rest are hens, and they are laying a ton of eggs now. I'm so excited. We are new to chicken keeping, so this has been really fun getting to have chickens finally and seeing their personalities. Chickens are such dorky little creatures. They're so funny to watch and interact with. Now I'm gonna let our goats out. This is on the other side of our backyard, and we just let our goats kind of free roam our main backyard area. They do a really good job helping us with the weed control, and I do have to feed them hay and pellets, but they don't eat the hay and pellets like as their primary diet because they just graze all day. But it is important for goats to have these things available to them along with their minerals and stuff. So we keep all of that in their structure here. And like I said earlier, they're just so fun. We love the goats so much, and they're really sweet. And we haven't had rain in quite a while, so I needed to water our garden on this day. We have a lot of tomatoes growing. I did prune our tomato plants because they were getting out of control, and I am trying to prepare for fall gardening. I need to get my carrots planted and my lettuces planted, the seeds I mean. So I got to get on that soon because I know I was supposed to plant my carrot seeds August 1st, so I'm already behind again. But I love gardening. I am new to it, so this is kind of like my learning experiment, which is why I only have 2 beds this season. But next year I'm hoping to do a massive garden in our backyard. But now I'm back inside, thank goodness, because it was already starting to heat up, and I have to now feed my fish. Fish are pets too. You have to take care of them and make sure that their water is good and everything. I did a full fish tank cleaning in my last video, so if you're into the aquarium hobby, check out my previous video, and I kind of show you how I maintain my fish tank. But now I can finally relax for a little bit and enjoy my coffee. I always have my coffee in the morning. a big breakfast person. Most days I just skip breakfast altogether. I just don't really have much of an appetite. So it's actually a little bit later in the morning, and since I was going to be deep cleaning today, I knew I needed to get some kind of food in my body for the morning just to hold me over and give me some energy. So I'm just going to whip up some scrambled eggs. I make enough for my daughter and I to share, but my husband, he's not a breakfast person. I can't remember the last time my husband ate breakfast, but after I served up my daughter's plate, I went ahead and made mine. I always top my scrambled eggs with salsa or hot sauce of some kind. I like to make my house smell good first thing in the morning, so today I'm choosing to burn some incense. I like the French lavender one lately. It's just such a calming scent, and incense are great in my opinion. I love them, and my daughter does too. Okay, now it's time to get to work, and I'm going to start off with our headboard in our bedroom. And I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there is this big like yellowish kind of stain right here, and it happened when we moved here, so I'm not sure if it came from the moving truck or just maybe a piece of furniture was propped up against the headboard on the moving truck, but I have not been able to get it out with any kind of upholstery sprays or cleaning sprays, so I have to get the shampooer out today and get it done. It did make a big difference, but you'll see later in the video you can still see the spot, but it's definitely not as noticeable. And honestly, when I have my pillows and my bed is made, you can't even see the stain anyway. The pillows block it, thankfully. But if I were to get another bed, I probably wouldn't get one with an upholstered headboard just because it's hard to clean.
No, it's so uncertain, but I'm tired of hurting now. All my tears and searching, gonna open up my curtains now.
And I didn't even film it because I just started working already and forgot to push the record button, but I already stripped the bed, as you can tell, and got our sheets in the washing machine because I did know that I was going to shampoo the headboard today. But now that I'm done shampooing the headboard, I'm going to clean our ceiling fan. And honestly, I probably should have done this first before I cleaned the headboard. In hindsight, it just kind of makes more sense now. But anyway, you can tell that our ceiling fan was extremely dusty, but how satisfying is that?
The love would never let us down. Broken into reverse that broken feeling to say.
The duster that I'm using is from a company called Norwex. I love this company. I'm not affiliated with them though, but I've had this duster for a long time and I love it. It has two sides to it, so I'm using the longer bristle side, and then there's a smoother side when you flip it over, and I like to do touch-ups with that, but the longer bristles do a great job with ceiling fans because it kind of traps the dust within the fibers of the bristles, and I do shake it off before I dust another surface, so that way I'm not transferring dust from the fan to the nightstands and things like that. But what I love most about this Enviro wand is what it's called, is that you can attach it to their mop pole, and that way you can reach high places because the pole to their mop is extendable. So that's really cool, and you can also bend this wand. So like with the ceiling fan, I can bend it to kind of go around the fan, so it just makes cleaning a lot easier and faster.
I've been waiting
Our furniture doesn't really get dirty, so I don't really have to wipe it down with a cleaning spray very often, but it does get dusty, obviously, with 2 German Shepherds, and we also have a miniature Schnauzer, but he doesn't shed, thankfully. But the dust and dander can build up pretty fast in this room because they do sleep in here, and they're constantly with us wherever I'm at. They follow me around, so I try to keep up with the dusting pretty regularly in our house. But now I'm going to give our room a good vacuum since all the dusting is done. And I also kind of like to give it a few minutes and let the dust settle onto the floor before I start vacuuming.
Whenever lost, whenever down, you know what to do. There's no mountain I won't climb to be right by your side, right by your side. Now every day, every night, every moment with you, I'm walking on air, and every day, every way, I feel I can't lose.
When I deep clean, or when I know I'm going to be doing like outdoor chores, like on this day, I knew I was going to get outside in the chicken coop later. I don't wear my nice clothes, and I don't do my hair and do my makeup because I just feel like it's gross when I have a face full of makeup on and my hair's flying in my face when I'm trying to deep clean a room, especially going outside of the chicken coop with all the dust and everything. I just feel like it sticks to the makeup on my face. So yeah, I don't get all dolled up or anything, but just to reassure you guys, my clothes are clean. Maybe not at the end of the day when I'm done cleaning, but I start off the day wearing clean clothes. And yeah, depending on what I have to do that day will determine if I get ready and do my hair and makeup or not. And I like to use lint rollers for a lot of dusting purposes. So I'm using this extra large lint roller. It has an extendable pole to it, which is cool, so I can reach my curtains with it. I do like to dust my curtains with a lint roller because the dust will stick to it. And I also use the lint roller to dust my lampshades. I don't really wash my curtains because they don't really get dirty. They just get dusty. One time I took my curtains off and I washed them in the washing machine and they got torn apart even on the gentle cycle. And so I just kind of figured if I don't have to actually wash them, I'm just going to use the good old lint roller. It just makes dusting so much easier because the dust doesn't go flying all over the place.
I would change my ways, I know for sure. When all the crows decide to meet, they settle down beneath my feet. I've got it right and I got it wrong, but I learned my lesson hanging on. Come sit here with me by the fire and let it go for a little while. So be here as the night starts falling. Let my fingers walk over.
I can't believe that it's already August. I feel like this summer has just flown by and it's going to be pumpkin season soon, which I'm so excited for. The fall time is my favorite time of year, but I'm also kind of sad that summer is almost over. But did you guys enjoy your summer? Did you guys do anything fun? Go anywhere exciting? We just stayed home all summer. We are very introverted. We don't really enjoy going on vacations. We like to stay at home. And my husband is an HVAC contractor, so the summertime is our busiest time of year with the heat and everything. So it's really hard for us to go anywhere during the summer. And plus, with all of our animals, traveling just gets really expensive and difficult because obviously you got to hire someone to take care of all your animals or board the dogs. So we just don't really go anywhere. And honestly, I don't mind that at all. But if you guys did go anywhere, let me know in the comments down below where you guys went this summer and what did you guys do this summer?
Remember parts of it, and the yellow glorious will it. Won't you be my guide and let me follow? Can I hold your hand for old time's sake? And all
Now I am shampooing our rug. I love this carpet shampooer. It is the Bissell Pet Pro Revolution or something like that. They still make this exact one, and I have purchased this exact carpet shampooer 2 separate times now, not because it broke the first time, but when we moved from California to Texas, I couldn't fit hardly anything bulky in our pod. We really had to declutter and get rid of things that weren't as important as other things. So when we got to Texas, I repurchased this carpet shampooer because I love it so much, and it's a powerhouse, especially with our dogs. I have had to clean up so many gross messes with this thing, and it is just an incredible machine. It's actually a little bit later in the day here, even though you're seeing this all put together like back to back. It's actually been a few hours and I had to go into town, so that's why my hair is down and I have different shorts on. Just wanted to look a little bit more presentable for running errands. But now that I'm back home, our sheets and everything have dried and I'm going to get our bed put back together. And our room just smelled so good when I returned home. I love having a clean bedroom. It just looks and feels so nice, and it's very relaxing to know that your room is clean at the end of a long day when you've done a lot of chores. There's nothing better than climbing into bed in a clean room.
Wait along the corridor. Some would say they've seen me here before. Do we need to go this far? We do know who we are. Can we make this even better? Somewhere close about. Ooh, let's find out.
I know there are lots of different ways to put on a duvet cover on your comforter, but the way I like to do it is I lay the comforter on the bed and then I will turn the duvet cover inside out. I'll tie all 4 corners and then I will use my hand and stick it up through the bottom opening of the duvet cover, and I grab the top 2 corners and pull them down. And then after giving everything a good shake, it's easy to zip up, and for me that's just the quickest way to do it. I've been doing it this way for years, so it's really fast for me. I love having a duvet cover instead of like a quilt or an actual bed comforter because they're just easier to wash and I don't have to take it to the dry cleaner. Although I probably should take my actual comforter to the dry cleaner every once in a while, but that stays clean for the most part. But I definitely can't fit my comforter in the washing machine, so having the duvet is nice because I can just take that off and wash it and it doesn't take up much room at all in the washing machine.
Time, everything will clear in time. I thought I'd let you know. Do we need to go this far? We do know who we are. Can we make this even better? Somewhere close about. Ooh, let's find out. Ooh, let's find out.
And in case you're wondering, yes, we do have to have all these pillows. We both sleep with 2 pillows, and then the other ones are strictly for decoration. I do love having a lot of pillows on the bed. I just feel like it makes our room look so cozy and inviting.
On the graves, in the cracks of 1,000 leaves, somewhere in between, our past and our future rolling over. All the dividing things. Are you still listening? Wanna be heard by you. Slow fall into the Indian Sea.
And on this day, my husband was working pretty late, so my daughter and I were solo, so we just had a quick microwavable dinner, and then we decided to hop in our side-by-side and go down the street to where the creek is to kind of cool off a bit. It actually was really nice during this time of the evening. The sun wasn't as hot, and we had a nice cloud cover. So it was really fun, and we're so grateful to have a creek down the street from our house because we don't have a pool, so it's nice having this option to go get our feet wet and cool off a little bit.
When it's morning and my soul is clear, I look in the mirror and I see that love rolling over. You call me back to bed. I find myself again staring at the edge. Slow fall into the Indian Sea, where the cold and the hot meet, and the powers that be.
Now we're back home and I am back to more chores. So I'm out here at our chicken coop and I'm just kind of stirring the bedding with the rake a little bit. I do the deep litter method. So when I'm done doing this, I just sprinkle a fresh layer of pine bedding on top of this.
As a child again, wake up a wild wind takes me there. Slow fall into.
So in this bowl I have some food grade diatomaceous earth and I'm just going to sprinkle it here and there on top of the old bedding. That way I have a fresh bit of it before I put down the fresh layer of bedding on top.
Standing underneath the lights, look into each other's eyes. Tired snowflakes are coming down, collapse into water when they hit the ground. I hear the sound of empty streets, and yesterday has gone to sleep. So all that's left is you and me. I can promise you're the only thing I see. Hold my hand and hear the words I say. Close your eyes and let us fade away. Build a secret place for you and me, and let our minds be caught up in a dream. Quiet voices in the night, and time is running out of sight. A lonely wind is passing by, tries to carry all the whispers that it finds. The walls are listening when we talk, making echoes as we walk. There's no one left but you and me. It's like a made-up place that only we can see.
Every evening the cows come up to our back gate here and they like to interact with the farm animals. They think the chickens and goats are hilarious, I guess, because they just will watch them for quite a while. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I'll see you in my next one.